Survival games have been around for a long time, but are still going strong, with Minecraft still being one of the most played games in the world, as well as one of the most watched games on Twitch. As a huge fan of the survival genre, having played many over the years from Minecraft, Arma 2 and DayZ, to the more recent Ark, Raft and Rust, it's safe to say I had high hopes for something that looked this visually appealing. So here's the story roundup. You are Yara, a warrior, separated from her tribe and washed ashore amongst an array of beautiful islands, after a storm and a sea monster attack. Collecting resources, you start afresh, build a canoe, make simple tools and weapons, while foraging for food. The usual. Visually, this feels like being plunged into the Disney film Moana. You're gifted a magical oar, you craft a basic boat, and you're wandering the open seas and living off what the oceans and the surrounding islands has to offer. I loved that premise, but that's about as far as they went with it. There's no real story, nothing to keep your interest, or to get you invested in the character. She doesn't seem too bothered about trying to find her tribe, or getting anywhere in particular. You wander almost aimlessly, living off the berries and mushrooms that are readily available, and there's really nothing urging you to do much more than that to survive. All of the more advanced tools you need to do anything beyond the basics require the killing of a huge beast, which seems near impossible with the difficult battle mechanics, and although the meat would fill up your fastly depleting food meter, it's almost not worth the risk, as when you inevitably die in battle, you're knocked back to the beginning of that chapter, and depending on the mode you've chosen, you could have lost everything and face starting over, all over again. You can upgrade your boat, but again, it's almost not worth it, as it's easy to sail when it's just you, the canoe, and your magical oar. But you add a sail, and you're faced with strong winds that can obviously be great, but most of the time just leave you battling to get to your destination or completely unable to even leave an island. I did enjoy, however, the comical way that Yara falls down and just keeps falling. Sadly, this game needed and had the potential for a lot more than that. In conclusion, this is a survival game with no incentive to survive and just leaves you wanting. Wanting better fighting mechanics and sailing mechanics, wanting a plot that keeps you coming back for more, and wanting a believable character with human attachments. It is with deep regret that I rate this keep walking and pretend you didn't see it. That's it for my review of WindBound. Thank you very much for listening. Kiki signing off.